was in a stupor. It seems they ain't learned on that song Super Cooper Troopers. So I got up and sipped a Bloody Mary. Feeling very merry before I go make a Bloody Larry. Cooper Jr. Morton and Desert Cooper Hari. But ran into some fire bros, they make me very worried. Stood tall and I went off like a missile. And much to my pleasure, I was awarded with a war whistle. Now I'm in the Iceland, Lemmy, I'm here. Wendy thankful for the war, who was in the clear. At this point, I'm on the slip and slide with so much swag. I turn around on the ice and do the slip and glide. Woke up in the morning, didn't think my day be such a hassle. All I'm hearing now is your princess in another castle. Step 1, pulse in the place. Step 2, make sure you leave a trace. A Koopa shells and Goombas when you smash in their face. You thought that was rough? Oh, just you wait. Step 3, while they writhing and they dying, watch me flying to save the girl. Come on, man, I'm trying. Step 4, kill them off with no haste, now I'm baffled. Wait, my princess is in another castle? Now since they got me running, got me looking, figured I'd see
Yo.
what they got cooking. Tanuki suit, frog suit, and even had the fire flower. Secret agent 24 hours.
What up, Juan?
Continue this, the Goombas, man, they're gonna get stomped. Even the Thwomp's gonna get schooled. I chain them like chomp. Now I'm the pedal to the metal, and I'm pushing on the needle. Ate a leaf, and now I'm so fly, you think that I was a bear. Well, I'm back on the trail, but you think that I was done, kid? Drumming up a storm while I'm bringing the world a love wig. And I get my princess back, you better say your prayers, Trick. I'll bring you to the ground, I'm gonna anchor down your airship. But here we go, the moment has finally arrived. The end to this crazy day will finally be contrived. Got the big dog here, and he know it's time to wrestle. Because I know my princess is being held here in Bowser's castle. Step 1, pulse in the place. Step 2, make sure you leave a trace.
What up? I got to the charts a bit late today this morning. I didn't get to trade pre-New York or New York Open. Looks like some of the moves that I looked for already happened. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to stay patient today because I know a lot of the big moves, the momentum trades, have already gone by. So I'm gonna try to stay patient today. Should I add it up?
Yo.
How was
I did not try that yet.
I was saying, how's London? Oh. I knocked out so early. Pull up your stream. For some reason, all of a sudden now, I don't get your notifications. Yeah. I have no idea why. Oh.
Yeah, I think GJ could. If GJ gets resistance under here or under here, I think we got potential to go to 138, 160. If the hourly closes under here, then I'll be getting out if it doesn't stop us out. I'm expecting support to hold and a push up, but we'll see what the hourly candle does. 30-minute look to have rejected this area again. We close bullish. Oh, as long as our hourly stays above, this 30-minute stays above, I think we'll start to move up. If we close underneath, then trade would be invalidated there.
Feeling your 4-hour call was correct from last night.
Yeah, AJ pushed all the way to target. Here to here.
Oh, what the hell? That's what you tried. That's what you called.
Yep,
It was
40.
wild.
Yep.
Did you hold your, what was it? Your micro lot?
No, I just got out. I didn't want to sit through this. I held it to like here, and then I just got out.
Those 6 higher time frames targets, are you doing seem to be working out, especially on the 4-hour?
Yeah, they've all hit perfectly so far. GJ hit, UJ hit, AJ hit. I think those
So
are the
you're
only
s-
3 I'm gonna look at.
So you're saying Paul's becoming a swing trader?
No, but we'll just have better runner potential.
Yeah.
This should be a stronger support than just a random like 30-minute support.
G also went up, you're saying?
What's up?
No, nothing. I was just reading
GA
something.
also hit. Okay.
Yeah, I just called an hourly for a quick scalp. Nothing major, just top of the range.
Yeah, JPY might just keep coming down for Friday, but strong support, so we'll see. As long as we close above.
I wish I woke up earlier today, man. It looks like I had some solid moves on all the pairs.
Yeah, they all moved pretty aggressively today.
I don't know why I woke up so late.
I just got up, so
Me too, like 20 minutes ago. I just didn't set an alarm.
yeah, I'm gonna go get my coffee. I haven't had it yet.
I'm watching UJ right now, looking for a potential close on a 30-minute. Basically, which will also be hourly, and then once it breaks the high of that, to keep going, filling the wick, unless it does it already. But that is what I'm looking for as of right now. Chat, let's talk to chat a little bit. Let me fix this. There you go. I got chat pulled up. Are you gonna do a swing trade on this, Paul? That's what someone's asking.
No. I'm gonna get to here, secure something if we get there. Maybe leave a runner if we move a little more. But also just being aware of the time and the day, so. My idea is we're going to reject this area and push up a little bit. Maybe at least get to here if we go up. That's my plan. Got heavy support all the way across the board, even leave over here as well. So maybe if we waited for the hourly close, we wouldn't have to be waiting for this 30-minute, but I thought this bullish one rejected down here pretty good, so I'm assuming this is going to be a rejection to go up and not a wick to fill. But you never know. Like I said, if we close underneath here, I will be getting out. As long as we keep closing above, that is good. Preferably an hourly bullish close would be good.
Oh yeah, one thing I noticed, Evan said is there still volume in AJ because Asian is closed? For myself, I just stick to pairs that are in session. That's the only thing for myself.
I usually would too, but
yeah, no.
Seems to have good volume, so we'll manage it as we go. What up, Dave? How's it going, bro?
Via, you said, okay, I'm in your trade. Why did you get in the trade? Can you explain me that? Do you agree with Paul? Or are you just copying? Don't just copy. You gotta agree with his analysis. What if he just says some next thing like full margin buys?
What if I'm
Then
lying
what?
and I'm actually gonna sell?
You gotta.
Why AUDJPY? Because it's had good movement this week. So I think we can get up to here. If we go further, great. If we don't move out of here in the next hour, then I'll probably just exit, take a small loss, because it's probably just going to range. But from yesterday, good movement. Day before, good movement. Day before, great movement. Pretty decent movement. So I would expect we could at least get to the top of the range. That would be my idea, which would still be a little over 1-to-1. So I'm just going to set the runner target up here, because this is a heavy support, so we could have a nice push off of it. But
Look what happened to UG. Look at that hourly.
oh yeah, I thought we were going to come back to here for support.
I was waiting for entry with a 30-minute close, but to fill the hourly wick. That's going all the way up to the 4-hour resistance, I think so.
Yeah, I think we're going to get back up to here.
Yeah.
And look at that. We were here. We came down to here. Now we're here. We're going back to here. Just playing those 4-hour areas. The stuff in the middle. There's just noise, like this little resistance, this little support, this little range. It's all just noise. And what's important is going to be these 4-hour areas.
Oh my god, this is pushing so strong. Well, I think my analysis was correct on that. At least it's faster than I thought.
Bias on GJ. I think GJ has done all the moves. That's why I didn't look at. I saw GJ. This I slept in today. If I was gonna sell, I would have sold once we closed under here, or if we closed under here to take it to here. So 139.048. If we close under there, see where we are here. 139.048, right there. Yeah, so I probably would have let this come back a little bit, and then once this one happened, sold here, put a stop above there. That's the candle that closed underneath. We should respect that. And then taking it first target to here, maybe second to here. But I think if we get resistance here or here, we can get down to here. It's just a matter of when that happens. If we get resistance here by like 9:30, maybe you get another little move back to support. If we get resistance here, maybe we get a nice move down to here. But I didn't expect us to come down. I thought the daily was going up. Thought the daily was going up. It looks like we're gonna, if we hit this support here, that would be really, really heavy. So
Hey, the guy where is he in chat today? Was this a double bottom that he was talking about the 4-hour?
possibly.
You're correct, man. Come on, I need you to send the chart. And if this was 8, GG.
GG. Yeah, bias on GJ wouldn't be down right now, but we overall are going up still. It's Friday. If you're gonna take a trade today on GJ, try and get something. I think it's gonna have to be a sell from a resistance. Come on, break that 30-minute high. Give us a nice hourly close.
Would you? I got some talking to do with you. Would you? Why is your target up here? Is this a run target? Would you secure here? Oh, okay. I was like, clearly there's a zone here. I was like,
but the next 4-hour area we do hit is here, so technically I could put it back up here.
yeah, no, but I was gonna say just because the time of the day and the week, the time of the week it is, it would be more likely to hit this and then just like fizzle out.
Yep, that's what I'm expecting. Yeah, I'm gonna see how we move to here. if this 30-minute pushes to there, I think we'll push past it a little bit. If we kind of just dwindle our way up,
Can you?
then I'll be getting out up here.
Say, can you pull up like the 30 EMA? Just see, I just want to see how it looks. That's what it looks like. So it would say sell. The idea would be sell if you were someone who was using EMA because it's underneath.
Technically, yeah.
Got it. What if you like let's mess around with it a little bit? What if you do like 14 or what are the ones 14, 21? Since it's a lower time frame. 14, 21, 8. Let's see that. That's 14, so 14 looks like possible change. Yeah. So you have no idea how to use this. There's so many that you can do. It's like, which one do you choose?
You have to choose what fits your style, but I like price action and 4-hour zones.
Love price action. It's so easy.
Dangerous buying in a strong support. I feel like that's the best kind of buy you want to take. You don't really want to buy a weak support. But if you're going to buy at all, probably best to be a support. So that doesn't make any sense.
And one thing, sorry, do you have UG up or no? Looking back at it, one area of possible entry could have been I didn't take was, for me myself, was this retest here. Maybe when it just broke this 30-minute. I know there's no wick there, but we broke the 30-minute. Stops under, because it's not. What's the stops under? I think it was like 12. If I'm not wrong, let me check. I don't have it right here.
I mean, once this one closed back above here.
Oh, I mean, yeah. If you're using the 4-hour, your idea.
Because then this would have just been a fake out.
Would you have taken it on? Oh, that's right at the line too. That'd be a really good.
Yep, look at we tested it. We closed above. We tested it. We went up.
Thing is about waking up at that time, bro. No, sir, if you're awake.
Yeah, that would have been my entry right here, but I wasn't awake. So when I woke up at 5 to just check it. It was this candle was up here already, and I was like, oh, that was perfect right there. So then I just went back to bed.
Yeah, this.
And GJ was just dumping, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna get an entry on that, so I'm gonna just go back to bed again. But I was like, oh, AJ might be trying to make some support to make a little push up.
Would you close if it closes like this or no?
No, if it starts to break the low once it closes, then I'll minimize, but we're still closing above. And if we can close bullish, even stronger bullish, that'd be even better. But hourly's looking bullish, so
I was gonna say if someone got the UJ buy on the 30-minute, it would have been like 8.8 stop loss, and right now I think it would have been the highest high. Where's my arrow? That moved up 28 pips, which is decent on UG.
Yeah, that's really good. It took all day to move 40 yesterday.
Yeah, I feel that was 28 pips. Yeah, it was 28 pips.
840.
What's coming up next week for news? Is there anything like major that we gotta be aware about since we're waiting?
Nothing we need to be aware about right now. I mean, there's nothing next week that's gonna mess with right now.
No, I'm not saying right now. I'm just saying in general, like just for the upcoming week. Anything major news, like you know, we usually have like that's NFA's one major news, something like that we just don't.
What's
that, Jackson? What is that? That's the first time I've ever even read that.
Jackson Hole Symposium. I'm assuming it's some sort of meeting because they got day 1, day 2, probably day 3 here somewhere. Oh, no, just day 1, day 2, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen that, but I'm sure it's a meeting or a speech or something like that. It sounds like it's a meeting of some important people, I would assume.
Ooh.
Is there a way you can join the Zoom? Yep, just join one of the groups, either the subscription or the mentorship on the website, and you can get into Zoom.
People are seeing GG's flying. What's GG20? I mean, if UG is flying.
Yeah, hourly. Still closed above. Still looks to me like we're rejecting this area. Oh, GJ's coming up a little. Yeah, it did. It did way more than I wanted it to, so I'd rather just let it. If we get resistance here, I think that would be really good.
You can't be greedy. In every pair, you gotta take what you get. Let the rest do what they do. That's one thing I think people struggle is like you caught the move up, right? Yeah, you caught the move up.
Yep, from here.
It's like you don't have to catch a move down also, and then you don't have to catch your back up. Like just like if you catch a 56 pip move, that's a good move for the week. Like that's amazing. Like you don't have to catch every single move in the market. Just let it do its thing. If you're awake, if you're there, catch it. If you're not, just let it be. Are you closing on break even if it comes up now or no?
I'm gonna watch it. I still believe we're respecting support, and we couldn't close below again. So there's two hours plus we have this hour. Couldn't get underneath here on the hourly. So I still think we're respecting it. It's just I don't know if we're gonna have any volume to go up is the only issue. I mean, on the hourly, if we get above a wick, we got clean traffic to here. I think we can do. It's just, is it going to take all day to do that? If that is the case, then I don't want to be in it. So I'm going to just kind of see how this 30-minute goes, and then if it kind of just goes sideways still and doesn't really show that we're going to start going somewhere, then I'll just get out. But I still believe we are respecting support. 15-minute made a higher high, so maybe we're going to start to push up now. Maybe that's a little indication now that we got that higher high.
I think the bottom wicks of the hourly are gonna tell you a lot, because if you look at the hourly one, I know I've said this before like many times, but it can't. To me, I literally look at this some sort of like indication. So it's like I'll show it here. This is like if you look at all three of these wicks, the middle one is usually the lowest, and the left one's higher. It doesn't matter what the left one is, but it's usually higher than the middle one. And the next one is higher than the middle one also. And this is just, I feel like it's just the wicks, like it's just making a higher wick. But if it does that, like it should continue going up.
Yep. So I'm just focused on where we closed.
Yeah, everything already pumped so much today. I agree with you that. So you like some of the peers, there's no point of even taking a trade in because they've already done the moves.
What was this? No, we did not hit 1K, so there was no giveaway yet. Gonna manage it on the 15, see what happens.
These aren't kid gloves, Mr. Valiant. Dat boy, I miss you, bro.
Poolside, yeah. If we start getting under here, I think our next target, if we close underneath, is here. 75, 590 if we close underneath, but this 4 hour came down, couldn't close underneath. This one came down, broke the low, but it looks like it's rejecting this wick here, so looks like it's trying to make support, but is it going to have volume to go anywhere is going to be the question now.
For a Lambo. Now I'm riding with the team, money piling from the meme. Now I'm shining on the screen. I turn into a giant on the scene. No DDP, but check the diamonds in the ring. That boy bragging about the jewelry. Sorry if I'm flashy, but
I closed. We broke that 30-minute low. Not gonna want to sit through that. So minimized it by 50% minimized, so not bad.
Guess you resented me when I got famous. Blowing up on Tumblr, the response was so insane. It always made you jealous every time you saw my face. On Nikki's Instagram, I saw you turn a greener shade. Hey, but I always wrote you back. I came home every Christmas on those fireflies we snacked. Sitting by the pond, you wouldn't even look my way. Just know that Pepe's here for you, that love will never change. You used to be the biggest on the scene, and I was jealous you were living up the dream. And Pops never did enough for me, cause he got a little buzz just for sipping on his tea. I know we both really need improvement.
Yeah, might be a slower session today. Still think this has potential to go up, but since it's kind of breaking 30-minute lows, rather just get out with a small loss and maybe re-enter, but it looks like it's been going sideways a little bit, so
Oh, you just going right to the 4-hour zone.
Yep, right up to the top.
Actually, after watching you look at this like 4-hour zones, like kind of neat.
Yeah, AJ's pushing up.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
I think it has to break all those wicks up there and close above.
Yeah, I think it will, and I think it's gonna keep going, but it's going sideways right now, and I'd rather just get out with a small loss than hold it. Especially if this was like a Wednesday or a Thursday, I would hold it and just be confident it's gonna go up. But since it's Friday, I'd rather just not. Especially since we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 30 minutes that really didn't go anywhere yet. I feel like we might just not go anywhere, or we'll just do like some dumb fake out here, maybe a dumb little fake out up here, and not really, again, just still not really go anywhere. No, nothing significant for a good solid trade. Because if this does just dwindle its way up, yeah, maybe, sure, it's a winner, but it's a stressful ass trade, so I'd rather just get out and not have that stress, I guess. I think if GJ makes resistance here, take it back down, but it moves so far, I don't really know right now. This daily came all the way down, but it tapped into super heavy support again. So is this support going to be driving us up, or is the fact that we broke all these lows enough to keep driving us down? So pretty much everything in this area, is the support super strong? We're still going to push up. This was just kind of like a big pullback to test the lows again, maybe? Or what? Because we closed above, we were out with everything. We were gone. I mean, this happened, so I'm not sure if the fact that this ripped down so aggressively is going to be stronger than our supports. So it's really hard for me to be like, oh, if we close above here, we'll do this, or if we form this here, we'll do this. So I'd rather just chill on GJ till next week. Looks like the weekly still never broke the previous weekly low, but looks like it might be trying to close bearish underneath here for the week, and then maybe come down and make a lower high. Yeah, exactly. It's just, I mean, we could maybe get a nice little scout, but I just wouldn't know which zone. I wouldn't feel comfortable with the zones right now, because nothing really, like, I figured we were making support here or support here. I mean, you guys saw these in Asian session. That's where I thought we were making support to go up, and we didn't. And then we broke through this area where we drove up from yesterday, and the day before we also drove up from here as well. And now we're breaking that, maybe forming resistance here.
I think a good entry based off of the zones you've drawn. This kind of tapped into the daily like liquidation grab, and then entry once it broke the 30-minute high.
Yeah, but then entry. I disagree. Because we came underneath all of this.
But we tapped into the. If you go on daily, can you go on daily real quick? Wouldn't you consider this kind of like a tap into like this zone right here?
Oh yeah, 100%. But then it's like I was saying earlier, what is stronger? The supports to push price up, because we pushed price up already, but now we're back here. So is this more seller strength? Or is it more like a buyer strength? Or is it just range and we should just wait? I think it's just more so range. We should just wait. It does still look to be going bullish. But if that's the case, why did we do this and then come right back in?
You know what we need? Don't worry. This is what we need to do to this.
Nothing.
There you go. That's what we need to do.
I was like,
Shay's
what
not
the?
looking.
I was like, what the hell just popped up on my screen? I didn't click anything.
We need to close that out.
Yeah, I think GJ is done for the week. Yeah, I was not. I thought we were gonna end up here. AJ's pushing up a little bit, but if we would have bought lower here, we would have been able to at least get risk-free instead of just getting in right at the close. I just didn't want to miss it. This candle made me think we were going to get some volume because it was so big. But yeah, if we would have waited for the line to tap and then get in, yeah, we could have almost hit 10. But if it goes, it goes. I mean, I think from what we can see with these previous candles, it's safe to say there's a good probability it would range. So it's better to just get out. But if it goes, I mean, we were right, cool. But I think Friday it's just better to just play it safe than try to force one and be right. Looks like it broke the high now. Yeah, so support's definitely holding, which is good. It's good to know the 4-hour zone thing worked again. So that would technically be 5 for 5 for me with these only using 4 hours. So that's good to know. Just switching over to that it's pretty consistent as long as I wait for it. Week was good. What day was? I think 2 days ago when I closed early on EG, and then as soon as we entered EJ, it just smacked it. Kind of a dumb entry on my end, but hey, what are you gonna do? Other than that day, it was a really good week. Took a really small loss today. So might look for another entry, might not. It's Friday.
I mean, if you kept the original stop, you wouldn't have been ahead. You would have been up, what, like 2 pips, 3 pips right now?
No, I got in right here.
What the fuck?
I'd have been up 5. Yeah, once this closed bullish and we started pulling back, I got in as close to the line as I could. I just wish I would have waited till it hit the line. I just didn't know if we were going to pull back that far, so I just got in so I could get a good stop loss. But I do think we are going to keep going up. Looking at the daily, remember yesterday, resistance here for partial fill, maybe full fill of the daily. Kind of looking like a partial fill. We got heavy support here on the daily. Might be pulling up now because we got this weak daily close. Don't know if this is going to run all the way up and go bullish in 6 hours, but I mean, it looks like right now we are going to be pushing up. Fill this wick here. So if we look yesterday, this bearish one came down, left a really long wick. What do? We broke the low. We filled the wick. This one came down, closed above support, left a long little wick, came down, respected the lows, closed above, pull for the wick fill. So little little thing I noticed that we could kind of push that wick as like a target, getting in at support, stops underneath, and then maybe push back up to here for like a runner target. But are we gonna have the volume to do that is the question. I'd say the probability is stronger that it's gonna be either ranging or just kind of like ditsing its way up than it to just print some really nice candles for us. But it could rock it, who knows. But I would say the probability is definitely leaning towards, with what we've seen in these previous candles, probability is leaning towards range or dits its way up. What are you gonna say?
Well, that's your pet peeve. I know that's your pet peeve. No, I was gonna say something, but never mind. I'm pretty sure you already said it and I just wasn't listening. Yeah, I was gonna say on hourly. If you got hourly, I have a strong feeling you just said it. If you got hourly, like this is a wick, right? You say it would fill the or what was it? No, 4 hours. Sorry, 4 hour. Yeah, it would fill the wick, right? That's you said that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Ronnie probably said it.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. So I didn't leave the trade because I wasn't confident in it. I closed the trade early because it's Friday. Previous candles are telling me there's a good probability we could just keep going sideways, which might mean a little random wick down that might take me out that I wouldn't want to happen. So small loss. But I'm still very confident that this will continue up. But the only thing is it might range as well. So if we go anywhere, I think we're going up or we're going sideways. Or maybe we like ditz our way up if we do go up. But then again, if this takes 4 hours to go up, that is a stressful ass the 13 pips. Why do that? Just take a 2 pip, 3 pip. I think I took a 4.5 pip loss. And I was in the trade for 30 minutes. 4.5 pip loss versus having anxiety and being stressed out for 4 hours for 13 pips. When you can just close the charts already, come back Monday, and get in and out on this trade in like 10 minutes. So that is why I managed the trade and closed it a little early, because we didn't invalidate my idea. We still closed above, and it looks like we're still closing above. So trade idea still was valid, but everything I just said, it just made more sense to just get out. If it goes, it goes. UJ's forming resistance there. 4 hours too bullish though, in my opinion.
I think everything just might be dying out, and volume is kind of just go sideways or slowly go up or slowly come down.
Yeah, I mean, we did tap into this little resistance here. You can see we held above here and then we broke it, then we tested it and stayed below. So now we're kind of coming back up to it. So, and it looks like we're rejecting. I'm looking at the hourly, and it would be clean traffic down, but let's check out the daily. Yeah, just ranging. 1, 2, 3, 4 days of just ranging. Yep, AJ broke all the highs, and now it pulled back. Definitely not what you would want to see if you're in that still.
Probably gonna call it early today, right? In a couple minutes.
Yeah, probably in about 6. Just trying to think of one other pair that would be good for NYSE besides, because I'm gonna look at GJ, UJ, AJ. But I think
CHF.
no, I don't know.
You don't like it? Come on. It's a safe haven pair. I think it moves though. I think it just like when it moves, you got to be there. Like, it doesn't do anything out of whack.
Yeah, so once we close back in the range, that would have been a good entry there.
Ride it all the way up.
Yeah, I just want to see how well it respects 4 hour areas. I do like that it's a little different than these other pairs because that's kind of the approach I want.
Yeah, you always need like, cause you have all JPY pairs. And what if one day just JPY isn't moving well?
True.
Like you can even go with like a AUD pair, like AUD USD or something like that. Some different pair like that. NZD USD.
Oh yeah, AUD USD would only have one pair being in session then too.
Yeah, just something like that.
Ooh. That looks like we moved good in New York session.
But can you put the 4 lines?
Yeah, well, hold on. I'm just seeing how it moves in New York in general. Ooh.
Because it had this minor resistance also down low. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, so once this one goes bearish or even broke the low, I'd probably wait for the close on the bearish candle and then get in on the pullback, put the stop above. That would have worked.
Keen traffic to a left too.
Yep, once this one closed underneath, that would have also worked. Even though no bottom wick. Like once we close bearish here. Oh yeah, that's the same thing we did in AJ up here. Look at, we had that big bearish candle and then I did a nasty pullback. Another test to the level and then we dwindled down. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, Jesse, if you go to Trading Nut, there's a podcast where I go over all of that. As well as some other information. Yeah, I don't know how I feel. I don't really know if I like these two.
Let's see, what else do I look for in the morning? I have
EUR USD. I've never really looked at this one.
I don't look at that at all.
It moves really slow, but it looks, I've heard it trends really nicely. Oh no, that would have both in, yeah, no.
GBP CAD, those type of pairs always move well. Or GBP USD. GBP CAD has both pairs in session too. Yeah. It's CAD. It's Canadian dollar. It's not like I'm in a whole another a whole other side of the world. It moves well. Sometimes when it moves like it doesn't stop. Like how it did there, like it moves.
Yeah, that looks nice. When do we do the rest of the week though?
Like when it moves up, look. When it moves down, it moves down. When it moves up, it moves up. Clean moves.
It moves up for a day and then it goes sideways and then it moves all the way, yeah. It looks like it's in a daily range. It just went all the way up and down the same area twice. And then it just kind of did it. Yeah, it did it again. If this comes all the way down, then it did it again. Yep, there it is again. I wonder if the daily's in a range. Yep. Shocker. Look at that. 4 hours is just putting the daily in the range.
Barcode.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head off. I know you're about to end stream soon.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just trying to find this pair real quick. Looks like AJ is still trying to go. I don't know, maybe 3 pairs is good. Maybe I don't need a 4th. Maybe if there's no trade on either 3, then no trade.
I usually do that. I usually have like a couple pairs open and look through all of them and find the 3 best. 3 to 2 best. That's what I do.
I think 3 would be good for me mentally. Is just If 3 pairs don't have a trade, there's no need to go to another pair to force one. So, yeah. Oh, look at that. We closed bullish. Look at it. Board's still respected.
But still in the little, it's still printing
Yeah.
barcodes.
Still barcode. Yep. Alright, stream. I'm gonna call it early today. Nothing's happening. DJ did all the moves. I don't trust anything happening right here. So, I know we're at a super heavy support, but we had really good support up here on top of those daily candles. So.
Peace out, stream. Peace out, Paul.
Yep. I will see you guys on Monday.
If I were a Jedi